Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aiga and welcome to my channel Heart Notes, where I talk about all things perfume. Today I'm going to be talking about the perfumes I will be wearing in October. Now, to look back on September, it was pretty good. Decadence I only wore for one day. That was the wedding day that I planned on wearing it. Good Girl Blush I wore the least, I think, maybe for just 2 days. And actually, mostly, I think I wore Fantasy, to be completely honest, because I just want to go through that bottle. So I used it quite a lot and used it generously as well, just to kind of get through the perfume and be done with it. But with the rest of them, it was kind of average. I wore them for a couple of days. I wore them sort of an equal amount, so I would say it was a pretty good month. So in October, I'm still sticking to having a bunch of sweet perfumes, fresh perfumes, and then just general perfumey perfumes. And this time I have 10 instead of 9, because 10 is just a round number. I don't know why I went with 9, but I have 10 this month. So yeah, let's just get on with it. So let's start with the fresh category, and in here the first one that I have is Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden. Now, this isn't really like a perfume, I guess. It says scent spray, but obviously people do use it as perfume. It's quite fresh. I don't like the sound that it makes. It just... Did you hear that? I hope you did, but it sounds very sort of plasticky, metal-y, and it's just a strange noise. But the perfume itself, it's fresh yet sweet, very light. This doesn't disappear on you quite soon, but you can easily overspray. These come at a very friendly price point. I think you can usually find this for like £15. There's a ton of different ones. This is the original Green Tea, and there's a bunch of flankers that have been made since then, but yeah, this is quite popular and it smells quite nice, so I will be trying this out. Well, not trying it out, I will be using it in October. Now, the next one that I have here is Tommy Girl from Tommy Hilfiger. This is a 90s perfume, I believe, or early 2000s. It doesn't smell dated, it's sort of fresh, but it has that interesting, weird scent about it. It's not your typical fresh perfume that smells like a shower gel or just fruits or something green. It's very difficult to describe this perfume, but it does pull off as a fresh perfume. I quite like this. You can't really see, but there is a bit of a dent in it, so I'm gonna continue on working with this dent. And yeah, I've kind of fallen for this perfume and I don't know why. And this isn't even my type of perfume bottle, because I like more interesting bottles, but it's simple, yet I kind of really like it for some reason. Anyways, that's the second fresh perfume. The third one that I'm going for is Still by Jennifer Lopez. This is a very calming, I believe it's green tea, either green or white tea perfume with some white flowers. There's Lily of the Valley. This really reminds me of Lily of the Valley, which is one of my favorite flowers. I really love the way it smells, so this perfume will be just amazing. This as well comes at a very friendly price point, it being a celebrity perfume. This is probably the most inoffensive perfume there is. I can't see how somebody would find this to be very strong or overpowering or just unpleasant. It smells really pleasant. That's a good way to describe it. So I'm going to be working on Still by Jennifer Lopez. And actually, from her range, I think this might just be one of my favorites that she has released. Now, moving on to the sweet category, I'm still going to have Fantasy, and I'm going to keep it in my monthly perfumes until I'm pretty much finished with it. I am more than halfway, so there's still lots to go, but it's more than halfway, so it's good. I don't think I will finish it by end of this year, but early next year I think I should be done with it. And it's not like I really want to get rid of it, so I don't have it anymore. It's not like I don't like the perfume, I actually do, which is why it's used so much. But just the fact that it's more than halfway makes me just want to keep pushing and just finish the bottle so it's not there. It doesn't take up any space. I probably will not be repurchasing this perfume, but it will have like a special place in my heart, I guess. And by the time I finish it, it will probably be my staple wear-at-home perfume, I think. Now, then moving on, I have another Britney, and this is Intimate Fantasy. This is also a sweet perfume, but there's something very... It's kind of innocent and sexy at the same time, so it's difficult to put my finger on it. But if this was a person, it would be kind of the quiet blonde girl, but she's wearing lace lingerie. That's kind of what I imagine would be wearing this perfume. It's very soft and sweet, very feminine, very kind of innocent, super cozy. I think this will be perfect for the colder weather. So yeah, Intimate Fantasy. Right, then next up I have Rebel by Rihanna. This is also super cozy, good for cold weather, sort of sweet, spicy, but it's a bit more sharp, definitely a lot more sharp, I would say, than Britney's fragrances. This has cocoa in it, so it kind of reminds you also of like hot chocolate that you would have in cold evenings. So yeah, another cozy perfume, great for cold weather, but this is a bit more sort of aggressive, I would say, aggressive sweet, and it comes off stronger as well. So I think this would project better than Britney's fragrances as well. So yeah, can't wait on working on this one. Then the next one in the sweet category, the last one, is Christina Aguilera by Night. So this is sort of the night version of her original perfume that she released. I love, love, love the original, but this by Night, it's a sweet perfume and I like sweet perfumes, but something comes off a bit sort of synthetic, or it kind of maybe a little bit reminds me of those car fresheners that are really sweet. So I kind of like it, but at the same time I'm not a fan. Don't get me wrong, it smells nice, but I'm not really sure about this one, but I obviously kind of like it, so I will be wearing it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I change my opinion after wearing this for a couple of days. Right, and then finally we come to the perfumey category, which I hope you understand what I mean by that. It doesn't really fit in any category. It's not sweet, it's not fresh, it's not green, you know, it just smells nice. So the first one in there is Rebel Fleur Love Always. I want to finish this off. As you can see, there's a tiny little bit left, so this will also continue just reappearing in my monthly fragrances for as long as this lasts. So yeah, I just want to finish it off. It smells very similar to the original Rebel Fleur. It's just that this one is, I think, kind of a bit more thick, syrupy, kind of sweet, but still patchouli sort of shines in this perfume. Yeah, it's definitely a bit thicker. It kind of reminds me honey. So yeah, I'll continue working on this one. Then another one is Roberto Cavalli, and I think this is just the original. That's what the name is, just Roberto Cavalli perfume. Again, it smells nice, but again, I can't put my finger on it. It's sort of sweet flowers. That's what it's reminding me of. A sweet floral perfume. There isn't a note that really would stand out, or a scent that would really like stand in your memory, because as long as I'm not smelling this, I don't know what it smells like. I can never remember. So it's kind of strange, but I do like this perfume, but I never know what it smells like. It is nice. It's kind of sweet, kind of a bit fresh, feminine, floral. It's an enjoyable perfume. I wouldn't say that it's a safe blind buy, but it doesn't have a distinctive scent to it that would be very specific. So anyways, that's Roberto Cavalli. And lastly, we come to another Jennifer Lopez perfume, and this is Glow After Night, sorry. And this is a little gem that I found, and I really love finding perfumes like these, especially if they're so affordable and you didn't expect them to smell this good. So this is pretty much why I'm doing all of this, right? You just find a perfect perfume. So, well, not perfect, but you know, it's so nice. So this is a musky, sweet scent, and I'm usually not into the musky scents. It kind of tends to put me off, but this one, for some reason, it works very, very well. It's like sweet and mysterious and kind of sexy, musky. It's definitely not sharp. It has like round edges to it. I think it's great for nighttime and daytime as well. So yeah, I will really, really enjoy wearing this perfume. I think this is my favorite from her line, from her collection, that is. I don't have all of her perfumes, but I have, I think, most of them. And I don't think that the ones that are left unpurchased would be better than this one. So I think this might just be my favorite Jennifer Lopez perfume. I don't see too many people talk about this as well. So I'm glad I picked this up. So yeah, those are the perfumes I'm planning on wearing in October. They're all pretty much very affordable. None of them are really designer. Well, Roberto Cavalli is, but his perfumes aren't as expensive as other designers. So I would say this is a pretty affordable perfume trade to have for October. Can't wait to start wearing them. And yeah, thank you for watching if you got this far. Let me know what you're going to be wearing in October. It's always interesting to read that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!